Hey YouTube, it's Leah Lauder and I'm live. I'm live on TikTok and I'm going live on Instagram. I hope that you're all well and you've all had a lovely evening. I'm going to be talking about the malignant narcissist today, the malignant narcissistic psychopath. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about trauma bonds as well. This is going to be the third part to this live. So I've got parts 1 to 2 on my YouTube. And guys, just to say, I've been talking about some other stuff on TikTok. So if I just start talking and you guys come on and you want to ask questions, let me know. Okay, let me go live on Instagram. Hey Insta, it's your favorite mega church cult survivor, Leah Lauder, and I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. And today we're going to be talking about the malignant narcissistic psychopath. And I'm going to be giving a few points for this. Because I've just remembered I do have to go and call a survivor, guys. So I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to do a little intro and then I'll be back on tomorrow or I'll be back on later on in the evening. Okay. All right. So I've kind of broken down like what a malignant psychopath is. And the reason why I've been talking about this is because some of these porsters, mogs, whatever, they're not just malignant narcissists. Thank you, Kevin. They're not just, oh, thanks. That guy's crazy. He's absolutely obsessed with me. Oh my God. It's like, babe, because guys, I'm not going to lie. You see these mandem, yeah, especially the ones that are cheating on the wives, the mega church pastors and whatever that are cheating on the wives. It's the total opposite, like chalk and cheese. Like they can't help themselves because it's like they love to HATE me. I've become like a DRUG because I'm all the hype in the mega church. My brethren was like, if you stop doing what you're doing, Leah, we won't have anything to talk about. I was busting up. But do you know what? That's what it's like. Did I buy sparkling water? Oh, I bought sparkling water. Hey, on Instagram. But guys, I remember when I used to have to drink this. Oh no, it's the normal one. Because you know when you go to them the really posh restaurants, it's sparkling water, baby. Oh God. I used to have to sit there and drink it and act like it was so nice. Because you know the wealthy, they have like a particular palate and a particular taste. So, you know, just by your facial expressions on how things taste and stuff, it will just make you look like ghetto. So to take that, man. All right, you look, let's get into it because I'm going to go. No, I'm not either, queen. And I just want to say thank you to the collective for your support during this time. Yeah, none of us like it, yeah. I want to say thank you to the collective support. A lot of people have been calling me. A lot of people have been just showing that they're just down for me, man. They're just riding out for me. And I absolutely appreciate it. I love y'all. You guys are the best. And these are even people that haven't seen the content. But guys, I'm going to put it, I don't know, because I want to put it at 7:00. So once the content goes up, and then I put it up, I'm going to do a live like an hour after, and then we'll all come and laugh, bust up. You lot will tell me what parts but it was very traumatic, I'm not going to lie. And I think as I'm processing it, because it's like, you know what the podcast was like, you know, them proper like red pill. I didn't know that this thing existed. It's like red pill Christian male podcast is very abusive. Like they've got this HATE for beautiful women. Like, and I feel like a lot of because it's very rare that you'll get someone who like dresses well, because usually if a woman's really smart, she won't really be like put together. And I think that automatically I'll be judged because of the way I dress. You'd never think I was intelligent as I am, and like, do you know what I mean? Like a professional and whatever, right? So it's like that again. It's the judging. It's the judgmental view that they had based off the things that they'd seen, and they was expecting that reaction. And when they didn't get it, he wasn't happy. He was really trying to poke me. You'll see it on there. Red pill Christian content is even worse. Yeah, these guys, oh my God. I'm sure girls are going to come forward. I'm pretty sure. I hope they do, because then I'll just be laughing in that girl's face. Do you know what I mean? Typical pick me, enabler. I love what you do for people who are super scared to speak up. You're amazing. Oh, thanks, babe. Oh, I appreciate you. That's why it's like, I think we can just see, because we know what we've been through. Like anyone that comes against this, and it's just EVIL. It's EVIL, it's trauma, that there's no way that they could be healed. Do you know what I mean? And when you're around Dani, like if you're like, if she, like, you can feel the energy. She doesn't have a good spirit. She doesn't have a good like aura. That's probably why she's still single at 31. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's not hard to get a man these days. There's just something on her. It's like, It's not good energy, man. It's not good vibes. I don't care if your dad's a prophet, you think you're religious, you think you're, the biggest Christian. Girl, it's off. You need to focus on that instead of getting on the internet trying to beef me. Why don't you look at yourself? Why don't you heal? Why don't you look at your own issues? That girl's got so many issues. I don't know how she's sitting there thinking that she could teach anyone to come and tell anyone anything. It's just beyond me. Chill. All right, guys, let me give you a little bit. I don't even know where I'm at with this. I feel like I need to call this Survivor and come back, guys. All right, let me quickly give you something. It's Keisha, when I tell you, yeah, every time, like, I think about this, I'm just praying. I'm just saying, God, please, like, just let people see the truth. Like, when I put this up, let people see the truth. Let them really see, like, these people for who they are. Because how you can treat someone like that? Do you know what the scariest part is? That they see absolute. Do you know what? Have I got some of the? I don't think. No, I've got the video on that phone. How you can treat someone like this and think that this behavior is normal is just absolutely beyond me. It's like, how could you act this way? Your behavior, and you still think that you think you're still being wrong and strong. It's either she's such a pick me 304 that she just wants the clout and the views and the likes and whatever, that at all costs. Because guys, you got to understand, when someone's got nothing to lose, it doesn't matter. And these guys, like, especially when you see them on the podcast, they got absolutely nothing to lose. They're never going to get a guest like me again. Not in a million years. When are they ever going to come across someone like me again? Never. She's calling me Dusty because I asked her if she's Christ, like WTF. Oh, okay. Yeah, because what it is, in DHS Bomb said it earlier, it's confirmation bias. So she's looking for that bias. She wants it to be confirmed. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Kira wants to come on. Oh, God, look, I've turned it off. Sorry, girl, I turned it off. Hey.
So I saw this girl chatting your name and I was like, who's talking on Leah? Anyway, this girl's talking about bullshit, yeah? She's trying to say she was like, Leah ain't got no hair. Do you white guys want me to show you your hair? What's that got to do with anything she's talking about? I commented and I was like, Leah does have hair. I've seen her without her braids out. She's very much got hair, thank you. Other people are like, yeah, exactly. Now I'm asking her if she's Christ-like, because you're talking about Christianity, but you don't follow any of the teachings of Christ. This is what I mean about some of these people. They like to hide behind a religion to make themselves feel mighty, but do you try to align yourself with any of the teachings of Christ? Because you're coming there cussing people out, yeah, with a dark heart, dark energy, but you think you're better than them because you're in a church, because you call yourself a Christian. When did Jesus Christ even say, do not look for me in the synagogue of man?
Whew.
Do not look for me in the synagogue of man.
Preach it, baby.
If you walk into a building that makes you close to Christ, you don't know what relationship Christ has with other people. That's why I can't. And now she's trying to cuss me because I'm asking her, do you think you're Christ-like? She's talking like she's a bad gal on the live, moving like she's dark and wicked. What has that got to do with Christ?
But you know, real recognize real, baby. Real recognize real, Kira, ally. So you can see straight through it, man.
Straight through it.
Straight through it, man.
Everyone has their own relationship with Christ at the end of the day. And some people, because of the religion of Christianity, because when Christ was about, there was no religion of Christianity, they choose not to align with that religion. That doesn't mean they don't know Christ. So you think because you're religious and you don't even follow the practices of your religion that you're better than other people. That don't make no sense to me. And then all of her little minions are there trying to come for me. She's calling me Dusty. She's talking about, oh, she's just up. She's saying that I'm riding her dick, but she don't get no D. You know who the man them are picking? Type pom pom. That you just sound like.
What? Is that what she was saying? A prophet's daughter?
I was thinking,
Kira, a prophet's daughter? Shocking. Miss Elrose.
That's what I'm saying. It's not given that she grew up in a certain type of way.
Yeah. It's given that her dad's a false prophet. That's what I'm saying, because your behavior you're supposed to be a fruit of your dad's ministry. The ministry starts at home. If this is a result of his fruit, it's you, Danny. It's not a good fruit. This is not good fruit. There's all the words you're speaking, but your character, your behavior, everything you're demonstrating is not giving Christ-like. Is this what you Christians, how you want to be represented? Mad.
Right. And then she's saying you're trying to bring people to hell and you're turning them away from Christ. I was like, no, you've never. That's not from. I've seen you on live, and it's been a couple years now. I've never seen your angle ever mention for people not to follow Christ. You're calling out churches. And churches are places that know that people need to get close to the Creator. They need to have a relationship with Christ, and they abuse those people through a system.
Yes.
That doesn't mean that you're saying that they shouldn't follow Christ. You're just saying, be aware of what's going on in these places, understanding that people, misguiding people, basically. That's what I get from it.
Yeah.
And I've always thought that. That's why when I was a little girl, I took myself to church. I didn't grow up in church. My neighbor, I used to knock her door on a Sunday and go to church with her. I didn't grow up in a household where people went to church. But then I got to a certain age and I realized I don't even need to be here. I don't need to come through people, because what was going on in that church was odd. It was odd. The altar, the pastor, how the people are acting like the pastor is Christ when they're coming up at the altar. It's very weird. So I removed myself from that environment, and Christ made me understand, when there's 2 or 3 in the midst, understand the scriptures. As long as you're talking about the right things and you're trying to gain an understanding with like-minded people, that is a church.
Yes.
Because you can be sitting up there in the church and the people are doing blood clot witchcraft.
Very true.
So, but I got you, babe. Anyway, I didn't really.
Kira, message me after, girl. Kira, message me after, please.
But yeah, keep your spirits up.
Girl, this is so dusty. This girl, it's not even. Do you know what's upset me the most? I'll keep it real, yeah. It's not even Dani. It's like what she signifies, the MESS that the faith is. It saddens me that this is what the religion has come to. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it breaks my heart, because I'm out here. I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. Because I don't want to be like, oh, all of them are EVIL. All of them are like this. But it's like they keep proving us right. Every time we try and give them the benefit of the doubt, I don't want to have in my heart like some sort of like thinking that they're all like that. But it's like every single time you give them an inch, they take a yard. The moment they get to in your back, they do it. The moment, because it's just so, they're just full of so much trauma. There's so much projection. They're not dealing with all of the issues that they've got. They're pointing stones at everyone, throwing stones when they live in a glass house. This is a perfect example. What she's doing up right now, throwing stones when she's living in a glass yard.
That's what it's taught them to do. Because it's a crutch to hide behind who you really are as a person.
Yeah.
To be superior to other people.
Yeah.
Going to church doesn't make you better than anybody else.
Yeah.
God knows your heart. And this is what confuses me about a lot of these people are self-righteous. They move like they don't sin and they're better than other people. But God knows your heart. God knows everyone's heart. Talking about, I don't know what God you said, but I'm the most loved. You don't know who's God's people and who's not God's people. You're not God. They have a superiority complex.
Yes.
And that's the reason why, sadly, even though I believe in Christ and there's truth in the Bible, I will never be aligned to any of these religions.
Yeah.
Because it's all mind control and programming.
Definitely.
That's
my
it.
God.
To make people feel like they are better than others.
Yes.
Literally. And even it's not even good to feel sorry for people. Do you get what I mean? But they're coming on an angle like, oh, let me help you. Let me help you. But have you helped yourself? You get it. They don't even know what the hell they're doing. They don't understand the scriptures. They don't understand anything. So,
and you know what as well? I think there's that common sense bit that they lack. You know, when they're in that cognitive dissonance, and it's like delusion, because remember, it's an echo chamber in there. So everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody's got the same mind. Everyone, they just all DUMB in there like robots. So when they come outside of that and it's different, like they can't handle it.
Listen, they're NPCs. They're scared.
Yeah.
People. One of these people, some guy saw me on the train and he's from one of the churches that you're speaking about. As soon as I saw him, I thought about you. He looked at me. He was trying to move to me. When he realized he couldn't move to me, he tried to recruit me to the church. And I'm thinking, look at your angle. So you saw me, you tried to move to me, you realized that wasn't the angle to work. Now you're trying to get me to join your church. So what are you And when I was asking them certain questions about Christ, they didn't have the answers. So how are you out here recruiting people when you don't even know what you're talking about? You just come like an NPC, like a sheep.
I guarantee
that's why these people, they can't think for themselves.
You're so right. Go on, girl. Let me let you go.
They understand you because you can think for yourself. You was part of something and you opened your eyes. You already had that relationship and certain knowledge, but God opened your eyes. And now you have your own mind, which is what you're meant to have. And they don't like that for you because they don't have that.
Yeah.
So,
oh my God, you're so powerful, girl. This was meant to happen. But boy, people are getting drawn out. And I just love this, like, honestly, because you've got such a, you're such a beautiful energy, Kira, man. Are you a survivor? You don't have to say much if you don't want to.
No, I'm a survivor.
No, I've spoken to you before, girl. Haven't we spoken?
Yeah. I never really went church like that.
Yeah.
In my life, but you know, I've been through some things, and I know God is real.
Yes.
I know God is real, but
yes.
I see certain people, how people move, especially Christian. It's all the religions, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I see so many brainwashed people, and I'm not a part of that. And I don't have to carry the guilt of people trying to make me feel like I need to be a part of that. No, I don't. I can have my own relationship with Christ.
Yes, definitely.
So yeah, but it's nice to talk to
you. You too, girl. Anytime, jump on the live anytime you want to, girl. I like your energy.
Thank
you get it. So message me after, girl. Let's talk. I want to chat to you after, yeah?
All right then, babe.
All right, thanks, Queen. Bye. Oh my God, Kira she's just lifted my spirits right up. Like, shit, what a bloody queen. Oh my gosh. Guys, do you know what? I think I'm going to leave it there. Take a little break. I think I will be back. What day is it? Say Monday. All right, I will be back. Let me go and call this survivor because I've got this survivor on my mind a lot. So if I'm not too tired, I'll come back. Has anyone got any questions for me before I go? What I do want to say, guys, actually, I think I'm going to end on this because this is like from one of the collective. And I think this sums up quite nicely what was going on. So I'm just going to say, okay, let me give you a little something before because we need to know. All right. So I'm going to give you the definition of a malignant narcissistic psychopath so that we all know what that looks like. So the malignant narcissism is extreme narcissistic traits combined with aggression, paranoia, sadism, and orientation towards cruelty and domination. So a lot of these, like when we see like PKs, which is pastors' kids, like kids of mogs, like things like that, they will have these traits. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because of the social learning theory, they learn through the parent. They mimic the parent. That's how they learn. Then we've got the psychopathy, the constellation of affective interpersonal deficits, lack of empathy, shallow affect, callousness, and behavioral lifestyle features, impulsivity, deceitfulness, criminal versatility. So in this, another thing that we can see is the lack of empathy. Like when you lot see the whole video, no matter what thoughts they had about me, no matter how I was talking about whatever they thought, I'm like a woman in distress crying, like they know I've got issues, like where I'm coming from. And they just all sat there like, no, because they don't have the ability to show emotions. And that's why I'm saying she's very much in her masculine energy. And they can't handle it. Like these masculine pick-me 304s, they can't handle a feminine woman because we come in with this energy, we control the room, the men are like, you know, like just acting different. In all of those things, they'll be struggling to process all of that. So there's a lot of HAT and a lot of gel. It really saddened you to watch. I haven't even been able to watch the whole thing. It's so disgusting. I can't even bear watching it. I just want to see if you guys see the same thing because I just thought it was so. I don't know if it's because I'm more versed in like psychology or the work that I do. That's why I'm putting it out there for the public. And to be honest, guys, the truth is I haven't watched it through because it's so disgusting and so repulsive. But what I am doing is just kind of putting it out there because I don't care if it draws myself out. I just want to put the raw unedited, because if you're going to lie on my name, you're going to come and use my name for clout, lie on my name, fabricate a whole story. She's already unwell, already unsatisfied in her life, insecure. She's got trauma. That she suffers from depression, all sorts. I can see it. I can see straight through her. Do you know what I mean? So then you're going to come for me, someone who was helping you before. You were learning from me. And then she's probably going to say, oh, I wasn't learning. But on the thing, you couldn't even pronounce transcendental belief system. And you were asking, what is it? So you clearly are learning from me, sweetie pie. If you ask me, what have I learned from you? Nothing. You've been a lesson. Do you know what I mean? You've been a lesson. You've reminded me about these religious slide pick-me 304s. Religion is not a building. Religion is a mindset. It's indoctrination. It's colonization of the mind. It's the inability to think free thought, to be autonomous in your thinking. They don't have that. They don't have that. And it doesn't matter. I could be the nicest person with the right values. This could be an unaliver, an active unaliver. But because they're a Christian and they share the same values and they can sit there and talk about the Bible, they will cling to that person and be like, you're saved. Do you see how DUMB this is? It makes no sense. This is an active guy and this is why I'm saying, this is why God's exposing it. And the porsters and that, they'll be exposed because that's exactly what they're doing. They're actively doing stuff, but because they can just come and say the canon, it's just the words. That's all they need to just come and say. People are just clinging onto their every word. They don't even know what they're doing behind the scenes. And it's taken like up to 2026 for this exposure to happen. But on that note, guys, I'm going to head off. I'm going to go. I've been on TikTok for longer. I'm going to head off. I'm going to go YouTube. I'll probably be back. If not, I'll be back in the morning tomorrow. I need to go and phone the survivor. Love y'all. I'll be back. As I said, I'll leave at 100 views because I'm not like